Welcome to the Rob and Kale podcast. Rob Sanders.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Kale Carolina Jackpot Hall.
And fuck you! Who's next?
The Rob and Kale podcasts.
Let's go!
Welcome into the Rob and Kale podcast. I'm Rob Sanders. Thanks for calling and joining us.
Welcome into the Rob and Kale.
Blowing out my eardrums over there, but we have the my co-host in the upstate. Of course, he is the number one Gamecock YouTuber on the planet, Mr. Carolina Jackpot. Jackpot, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? Happy Sunday to you. Glad to be here in the upstate of South Kakalaki for one more evening before I have to take my weekly venture. But it's been great weather today, great weather all weekend. And I can hardly wait. Football season is just, like 4 months away?
Yeah,
my goodness, it seems a long way, though. We're less than 100 days. Less than 100 days.
100 days. Mm-hmm. All right, so appreciate the folks checking out the show, including Gwen and Jetmech and Elijah and VicTube and Harry Leg. So yeah,
Eric,
appreciate you guys.
Bible Belt Beauties.
Yeah,
Dr. Bark.
We got some
Megan.
Got some stuff we're gonna get into this evening, including we got some odds. We got some projected, like some SI's projections on some teams, so we'll get into that. But we got to thank our sponsors first. Callaway's Bar and Grill out in West Columbia, Highway 1 diagonal from the Walmart. If you're into Golden Tee, they've got the brand new PGA machines there. Go and check that out. If you know what that is, then you'll be like, oh, wow, they got 5 machines. Yes, they do. They do have 5 machines there. Also, we got to thank Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and Transport, who sent me a message and said he wants to feel these fireside chats there, Uncle Jackpot. He wants to feel them down in his soul. We need you to really put some effort into these things, okay? That's what he told me.
Can feel my phallus.
That's better than feeling your
Sucks to be a Gamecock. We are so shitty in baseball that we will not have the opportunity to lose 2 straight in Hoover. Clemson won a football national title before our show program won a bowl game. It sucks to be a Gamecock. Go Tigers.
That message is from our good buddy Dennis Wilson from DNC Trucking and Transport. And we appreciate him as always. So I tell you what, the first thing we're going to get into this evening, Jackpot, is I sent this to you earlier today, and it was kind of interesting. These are SI's preseason SEC power rankings. And at 14, we'll start at the bottom. Vanderbilt, I think we can agree that 14 is about right for the Commodores, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Jackson Brown said, I'm just surprised South Carolina made the list considering it's a power index. Oh, well, funny how fuck.
Yeah, funny as fuck there, buddy. Mizzou checks in at number 13. I don't think we're going to argue too much about that, right, Jackpot?
No, not this year. Probably not.
These are SI's preseason power rankings, by the way. At number 12, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a giant cock.
The South Carolina Gamecocks.
Wrong.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit too low. But at 11 is the Auburn Tigers.
That's
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna get with Auburn.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably you know what? Watch them finish. Watch them win the SEC West. I mean, it's just you never know what you're going to get with them. You really don't. They are like Baylor.
Colby, no joke on this. Sorry. Message me your number on Twitter at Rob Sounds Good. Whatever. We'll get you a job with Dennis Wilson tomorrow. That is not a joke. If you've got a CDL license and you can pass a drug test, you will make a shit ton of money. The money is so good. My wife wants me to quit radio and go work for him. It's that kind of crazy money. Seriously. Message me. It's not a joke. All right. Anyway, Yeah, I don't know about Auburn. I really don't. At 11, Mississippi State at 10.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, God, they have all these SEC East teams above Mississippi State. I don't know. I mean, how can you logically put Kentucky in front of Mississippi State when Mississippi State boat raced them last year?
All right, well,
I
but
don't know.
it doesn't hurt your feelings. It doesn't hurt your feelings though, right? At 10, you're not looking at it being like, well, what the fuck, you know? When I saw South Carolina at 12, I literally said, what the fuck? And I'm not, carrying the Gamecock water here. I'm just saying when I saw them at 12, I literally said, what the fuck when I read this. But anyway, Mississippi
Well,
State at 10.
our season this year is all built on it's built off of like speculation that these people are going to be good. If it's all built off ifs. It's built off ifs. It's not built off things that we've seen on the field. Last year, we saw the Fat Arn Anderson's offensive line never be able to create a consistent push. Got that damn push. So we saw that. We saw just absolutely abysmal, just god awful play calling from Marcus Satterfield.
What else we saw was he put together a game plan for a bowl game where Jaheim Bell looked like a fucking Heisman contender. DeCarrion Joyner finally got his shit together. We saw that too. I mean, there were some good things that we saw last year. You won 7 games with a piece of shit roster that Will Muschamp left you.
Well, I mean, and that's true. That's true. And but you know what? We put it all together. We put it all together in the bowl game against fucking North Carolina. I mean, why not fucking put it all together in the damn game against Clemson? I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, what the fuck?
At number 9 are the Florida Gators. And I have a hard time seeing Florida at 9 because I don't really know what they got with their roster. Even their coach doesn't know. So
I don't either. I mean, that's some pie in the sky bullshit. I think that's awful high for them. But yeah, they did add a transfer wide receiver from Arizona State. So,
all right.
I don't know. Well, he apparently he was one of the leaders in the Pac-12 leaders in receiving last year. So I don't know. I guess he didn't want to play to win the game anymore.
To win the game. Yeah, very good.
Is that bastard still there?
Yeah, Herm Edwards. Yeah.
They ain't fired him yet. He'll be soon.
They need to fire him. All right. So also you've got the Tennessee Vols are at 8. Now, damn it. You know what? I know Billy's over there. I mean, they turned Billy over today to make sure he doesn't have bed sores, but he's pissed off right now.
Well, I mean, I can't believe they've got him ranked that low. As bad as the national media has been whiffing on their ding-a-ling all off season. They're the next damn best thing, and Josh Heupel, he's got it turned around. He's got it figured out. Oh, they're going to go into the Alabama game undefeated. They're this and they're that. You know what? I mean, bottom line is, if you're going to finish in the upper echelon of the SEC, you don't lose bowl games to mediocre Big Ten teams, Big Ten West teams at that.
Got to give Peg and Megan this one. UF's issue this year will be lack of depth. Lack of depth. When I see shit like that, I mean, it's really funny to me because that is a straight jackpot quote. I'm tired of hearing about a fucking lack of depth. I'm tired of hearing about a lack of,
What the fuck?
Exactly. And then right after that,
Yeah, that was old Nick Merritt over in the Saturdays in the Dirty South group. They used to get me triggered with that and ask me who's going to generate a pass rush, and I'm like, the pass rush, the pass rush, the pass rush.
yeah. And then all of a
I
sudden,
always had an answer, and we always generated one.
I fucking hate him.
exactly. LSU at 7.
Daniel Gregory, jackpot, Tennessee, literally raw dodged SEC with ease, but I'm sure you believe so. Yeah, you know what? We gave up a couple of quick scores there. Had that stupid Jordan Birch crap in the second quarter. That just killed the momentum. We were fixing to go in and score right there. It was make that a 14-7 game. Instead, that was a 14-point swing with one stupid play call. Had that not happened, that game would have totally turned out different. I think it would have been a victory for the Gamecocks. But congratulations on your huge win. Yeah. Just like we should have used some of that. We should have used some of that UNC magic on Clemson. Y'all should have used some of that Gamecock magic on Purdue.
Well, but honestly, though, Jackpot is right about this. I can guarantee you
No, I'm not joking.
When Tennessee comes to South Carolina this year, Jordan Birch will not be on fucking offense. They will not run another play on offense with Jordan Birch, probably in his career at South Carolina. But I can guarantee you this: the Tennessee game, he will not line up on offense. Period.
He better not.
That is not fucking happening.
We don't need any of that garbage. If we're executing the way that these players are capable of executing this year, they won't need to try that garbage.
Well, I don't think that's gonna be happening. So anyway, up next on the list, these are the SI preseason rankings, and we're gonna go through the rest of these really quickly here. Arkansas is at 6. When you think about Arkansas, Jackpot,
okay,
man,
big boy, put this in the bookcase of accountability. This dumb fuck over here will beat the absolute fuck out of SC, and put that in the book of account. It's the bookcase of accountability, you hillbilly. UT by 21 or more. Put it in the bookcase of accountability. That is not fucking happening, and we're kicking your ass up around your shoulder blades.
Who said that?
This Daniel Gregory.
Oh well. You need to calm down with that bullshit there.
Hit it,
Daniel
Mr. Cornett.
That's right. Damn it. You're right. Hold on. Where is it? Because I've got it here. But no, I don't. I mean, you're not coming into Columbia and winning by 21.
You're not.
Not your quarterback anymore. So let's not get crazy here, man. Why do people say shit like that? Oh, we're gonna come in there and win by 21. That doesn't make any damn sense. It just doesn't.
We're not losing that game. Just not.
Even Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. And Tennessee fans are confident about that game, but I mean, did they get an entirely new defense, Jackpot? Is that what happened there?
I mean, did they get a defense, period?
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I can't find my clip, so we'll move on. I'll play it for him shortly. Ole Miss is at number 5, Jackpot. I didn't lose it. It's right here. I've got it right here. Ole Miss is at number 5, Jackpot. Are you buying that?
I don't know about that.
Are you more confident with Ole Miss are you more confident with Ole Miss at 5 or Arkansas at 6?
I would flip-flop that.
Yeah.
I would flip-flop that because with Arkansas, we have a proven quarterback. He's going to be looking for some receivers. You got the receivers at Ole Miss. You got some other skill position talent around, but quarterback's a question mark. You got the new kid, this Jack Austin, or what?
Did you call him Jack Austin? You called him
Jack
Austin.
Offson Dart. That's a weird name.
Lord, I think I'd change my shit. Jackson Dart.
He can't
They
help
say
his
he's
mom
pretty
named
good.
him that, Jackpot.
Huh?
Oh, he can't help his mom named him that.
They say he's a baller, but we'll have to see. I mean, Lane
By the way,
Kiffin's the big offensive mind, so I'm sure they'll be fine.
For Mr. Gregory,
You fucking redneck, cousin fucking, chicken fucking, hillbilly, goddamn East Tennessee outlaw mud show piece of shit.
yeah, y'all aren't winning by 21. Write that shit down.
Billy Cole says Georgia State will not be a runaway for. How ironic is that the Tennessee man commenting on Georgia State? Y'all shouldn't even be allowed to comment on Georgia State.
Yeah, you should just hold your fucking hat in your hand and just pray that Sean Elliott doesn't fucking hear it.
You lose to Georgia State, you dodge BYU, you dodge Army. Who else you going to? For long, they're going to start dodging their SEC West rotational opponent. They don't want to play. Like if they have to play Alabama when they get scheduled to play Texas A&M next time, they're going to dodge them. No, we won't play Auburn instead.
Yeah, I got nothing for you on that.
We're going to play Vandy twice.
Yeah. Well, Tennessee fans are thinking that everyone on the schedule is Vanderbilt this year. That's about where some of them are right now. Texas A&M is at number 3 over Kentucky at 4. You buying or selling?
What's that?
Texas A&M at 3. Are you buying or selling on that?
Texas A&M at 3.
Yep, in the
so
conference.
That's right behind Alabama and Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably could.
This is ridiculous. God damn it.
God damn it.
At number 2 is the Georgia Bulldogs, the defending national champion. They have them at 2, which would put Alabama at 1. And there's going to be a lot of love for Alabama at 1. And it wouldn't hurt my feelings if you flopped and put Georgia at 1 and Alabama at 2, just under the guise of the last time they played each other, Georgia kind of beat them.
SEC Dog says Texas A&M at 3. What? Well, I mean, who would you put there, SEC Dog? I mean, really? Let's think about it. Anybody from the East, would you put Kentucky there over Texas? No. Kentucky's proven, I think, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that anytime that they play anyone out of the SEC West, especially, worth a salt, that they just get run the fuck over. There's no Kentucky fans in here tonight. What has happened to the Bluegrass man? Did he go on a milk carton? Is he on summer vacation?
No, he's still upset that John Calipari took him for $8 million and didn't even give him a fucking end of the year press conference where he would take questions. He's out, panhandling at his Kentucky horse farm out there. As someone's calling on the phone right now. Hold on, let's see who this is. Even though we'll go ahead and take a call before we put the number out there. Hello, welcome into the Rob and Kale Show.
Hey, it's Big Barney Ross. I just wanted to call in, and it's the same thing every year. I want to help everybody out here in the East, Georgia, West, Alabama. After Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, pick somebody. In the West, you better have Texas A&M because of the amount of money that they have spent. They should be behind Alabama. And I think Georgia should be number 1 since they won the national championship. I don't kind of agree with them sticking that. But every year it's the same thing, the build up. And, it's weird to see Kentucky in there. When they never talk about Kentucky, usually it's, Tennessee's back. South Carolina's got reason this year too, because they've actually added pieces they needed. So I will say Georgia's going to run away with it. You're going to have a few teams battling for second, and then Nick Saban is going to take out every one of them comments on poor old Jimbo Fisher. So, Big Barney Ross, I'll think about that. I'm out of here.
All right. Well, thank you, Big Barney Ross. He does make some sense there. Some of that. You're not really hearing you don't really hear about Kentucky much at this point of the season, but
Lord, will you please put the phone number down at the bottom so that Dr. Bart can see it?
well, I thought we were going to go through these odds first. You want to take calls first, then we'll do the odds?
No. We'll do the odds first, but I'm just saying.
All right.
So
Well,
just make sure you.
Big Barney Ross is he's just got the number locked in on his phone. That's why.
Well, he should. He should. My thing about the Gamecocks, with all the with Spencer Rattler and all this other transfer portal talent, the question has to be, are they going to be able to be a cohesive unit? Especially at the beginning of the season. We don't have time for them to work out the kinks of becoming new teammates and the difficulties that might bring. We don't have time for you to work those kinks out because we don't have a bunch of cream puffs to start the season off with. I mean, you go from Georgia State and then you step from the frying pan right into the GD fryer.
I want to give Ball State credit because that's a I could see 42-35 Tennessee, but to say, hey, we're going to win by 21 points, man, shut the hell up with that nonsense. Anyway, let's look at some of these odds. I got these from Twitter today, by the way. These are week 1 spreads, and Jackpot had a comment on a couple of these, but there was 2 that I looked at and I was like, get the fuck out of here. So Vandy's a 3.5 point favorite at Hawaii. Okay.
Hawaii must not be worth a shit. I'm sorry. I just don't see Vanderbilt traveling, 4,000 miles. It's going to be high. Is that like a week 0 game too?
I have to believe. I have to check that on there. I don't know, man. To be honest, with you.
I think it is. I think that's one of the early ones, but I just don't see them be able to travel that far and win that. But maybe, I don't know. I mean, it depends. I don't know how good or bad Hawaii is. Apparently, pretty bad.
Well, if you lose to Hawaii, all right. Tennessee is.
The Gamecocks are 0-2 against Hawaii.
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness, you haven't played them since like 1980 something. I don't know. Tennessee is a 28 point favorite over David Letterman's alma mater in Ball State.
Yeah. I think that's too high.
Too many points?
It's too high. It's too many points. Ball State's not a bad team. They've competed for a couple of MAC championships. I mean, Tennessee struggled last year. I mean, they kind of struggled moving the ball a little bit last year with Bowling Green, and I think they were one of the MAC worst teams. Yeah.
Missouri's a 17 point favorite over Louisiana Tech. I'm going to take Tech to cover.
Yeah, I think that's too much.
Missouri doesn't play worth a shit at the very beginning of the season.
Now, who is La Tech's new coach? Because Skip Holtz is no longer there.
I don't know. Coach McFuckerson. We'll just call him that. I don't know. La Tech coach. Let's see if I can get that up here really quick since Jackpot asked about it. Sonny, is it Sonny? Hold on. Sonny Cumbie is their head coach. Sonny Cumbie. That sounds like a great name for a head coach at La Tech. Sonny Cumbie.
These idiots in the comment section. Tennessee 52, USC 21. Okay. You haven't beaten anyone that bad, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna get to
straight retarded.
We'll get to that, Jackpot. Let's finish up with these really quick here. Troy is at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a 21.5 point favorite. I think they'll ride that running back, and I think they'll cover that. That's
probably about right.
Here's the one that I'm just like, I'm kind of stunned by, which means there must be a lot of people in Florida that are putting money out there, but or with don't do that, Elsa. My dog's Elsa. No, Elsa. Elsa, stop it.
Was
What
she
did I do?
shitting on the floor?
Yeah.
Did she shit on the rug?
No, she's trying to go into
You
the
go to
cat.
Rose's and get you another.
Oh, okay. We'll do that. Anyway, Florida is a 1.5 point favorite over Utah. I think Utah is going to throat punch them,
Yeah,
but
that's
maybe
what I'm
somebody
thinking.
just gonna flat
Utah. I
out.
mean, they return Cam Rising, their
Mhm.
quarterback, who you know hung right in there with Ohio State last year in the Rose Bowl game. Ryan Day, biggest piece of shit on the damn planet because he couldn't score a touchdown at the end. Had to kick a field goal, or it cost me about $200. But anyway, we won't go there. Utah is good.
Asshole wants to suck cock.
That's right. That's what he was thinking with that one.
I get it. The Swamp is a tough place to play. Well, I mean,
Right.
yeah, it is when Florida's winning and when they're good. And when they're not, I mean, it's just another big old stadium. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I think it'll be packed, it'll be loud, but I don't know.
All right. The next one
Octavian
is
Octavian Cador said Utah will get beat by 17. Please stop
okay.
smoking that stuff. It's illegal.
Okay. I mean, they throw these things out there, but they don't really tell you why. Is it just because that they want that to happen? I mean, come on now. Up next,
Dr. Bart makes up a good point here. The Utah boys aren't used to that 90-degree humidity. This is true.
he's that's a valid point. Until you play in that, you don't really know. Kentucky opens up with Miami of Ohio, and they're a 20-point favorite over Miami of Ohio.
That's probably about right on paper, but I mean, we saw how they played against the Snake last year, so.
South Carolina opens up as an 11-point favorite over Georgia State. Might be a competitive game in the fourth quarter. The Gamecocks should cover, I think, late, maybe.
They'll cover that, but they'll cover that. Daniel Gregory, jackpot. Tennessee literally beat you that bad last year. What do you mean? You're at fucking Columbia, you dumb fuck! God damn.
Yes!
Some people, I wish it fuck you,
Exactly.
God damn, you're a fucking idiot.
Yep.
You're not fucking doing it again. Shane Beamer's got your damn number. We've got better players this year. Biden got better players than you. I just sit there and keep my fucking mouth shut.
Yeah. You do have better players on defense. That's for sure. Oregon and Georgia. Georgia's a 16 and a half
That high
point
school
favorite.
down the street does too.
Quick, get some towels. I think he shit his pants too.
Anyway. I don't know what to think of Oregon with the new stuff with Lanning and of course the new quarterback and Bo Nix and I don't know. But
Frothy Tavern says jackpot is
won
going
by-
to blow a gasket when Sam Pittman's skull drags the Cox. You know what? I don't know how that team got decent all of a sudden, but I still think it's a damn farce. I think they're a damn farce.
I don't ever want to see the motherfucker
He
again.
ain't skull dragging shit. He's a damn overrated blowhard, circus clown, and South Carolina's going to go in there and kick the shit out of them week 2.
I'm not going to buy into that, but I can buy into Georgia covering the 16 and a half in week 1. We'll see about that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. Based on what? I mean,
you could convince me of that, and I wouldn't be like, well, all right, there's no chance of that fucking happening.
Oregon went into the shoe last year and won.
Well, that's true.
I mean, they do have. I mean, you get and for what it's worth, I mean, they give him a lot of shit, but I mean, Bo Nix, has played against that Georgia defense before. I mean, it's not like he's facing something that he, is
No,
it's unfamiliar.
even the most ardent Georgia fan will tell you it's not going to be the same fucking defense this year. I mean, all those guys taken in the draft that they were damn cutting backflips over a couple weeks ago. Those guys aren't there. So, I mean, they've still got guys, but we don't know exactly how they're going to mesh.
Yeah, there is
We'll
no Kayvon motherfucking Thibodeau.
It's funny.
Frothy Tavern,
Right.
Bo Nix also lost to the UGA defense every year. No shit, Sherlock. We're talking point spreads here. I didn't say he's going to go beat them.
Alabama's a 34-point favorite over Utah State. Okay.
I love yelling at the comment section. You have to yell at them sometimes to educate them because they just don't want to listen.
Well, Memphis at Mississippi State. Mississippi State's a 13.5-point favorite, which
that may be a bit too much.
And then finally, Arkansas is a 7.5-point favorite over Cincinnati. I think a lot of money's going to move to Cincinnati, but I think Arkansas will.
Cincinnati lost Desmond Ridder. They lost a shit ton off that defense, so I don't know how good they're going to be. So I don't know how well our boy Fickle recruits.
Fickle, fuck Fickle. Sorry.
Tennessee doesn't need a defense to beat Gamecocks. We already proved it. Proved what? You can beat the Gamecocks or that you don't have a defense.
God damn it. All right, look, all of you motherfuckers running your damn dick suckers over there. There's the phone number. If you want to call into the show, call in. All right? 803-470-2905. I'm just telling you, if you spew this nonsense where you're not behind your fucking keyboard, whatever Jackpot says to you, you're on your own. So you keyboard warriors probably won't call in. So that's why we give a lot of shit to Peg and Megan, but at least he calls. He takes his beatings and then throws punches back.
Daniel Gregory said all he wanted to do was to see me rage, and I got him excited. Well, I appreciate it. You know that was fake, right? But still.
Yeah. Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hey, am I on?
Hi. Yes, you're on.
Hey, guys. Dr. Bark here. First-time
Hi,
caller.
Dr. Bark.
I've been listening since August. Love the show and love you guys. No homo. With that said, I thought I might as well call in and start being active in the comment section, too. Anyways, I'll try to hurry up with this, but I got a lot on my chest, so bear with me. I'll say my piece, and y'all can respond after I hang up if y'all want. But, Rob, respectfully, I have to take issue with some stuff you said previously.
I say a lot of things,
else,
so
guess, right?
What did I say that pissed you off?
If I understand correctly, you basically said UGA fans should be critical of Kirby because, according to you, we get the #1 recruiting class in America every year, and we should have multiple national championships.
Yeah, I think that respectfully, I think with the classes you've had, you should have more than one because I think you've had a lot of talent. I think if you're a Georgia fan, you should probably feel the same way, right? Don't you think you've had good enough teams to win the national title?
I think you can make the argument in 2018 that Kirby should have pulled the trigger and started Fields, and they would have had a chance that year because, frankly, that wasn't an amazing Alabama team. But, I mean, after that, 2019 LSU,
sir,
that was a generational team.
Yeah, but respectfully, sir, then we kind of agree on the same thing then. You should have more national titles than you have.
You said multiple in the past.
Right. You should have more national titles than the one that you have with Kirby Smart. You should have at least one more.
You said multiple.
Multiple means two.
That year, if they had knocked off, if they won the game against LSU, and they'd made it to the SEC championship game, won it, and
they wouldn't be LSU. They wouldn't have beaten Bama in 2020. Those teams were generational teams.
Well, if you'd have faced off against Clemson in that 2018 national championship game, there's no way you would have won that because they were unstoppable. That was the Power Ranger team, and they were the gods of football.
I think so too. I think it would have been. I think we might have been made it closer than Bama did that year, but I still think Clemson probably would have won.
You could have gotten within 4 touchdowns, sure. All right, what else you got, buddy?
Well, I would hope. Let's hope. Anyway, guys, love the show, and I'll keep listening and hang up.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
All right.
803-470-2905, 803-470.
Damn if that wasn't big. That was a big letdown.
I know, right? I thought
he was going to call up and educate you. Y'all just sat there, held hands, and sang "Kumbaya."
That's right. Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hello.
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 How you doing? Go Gators. How you doing today? I'll tell you. I'm going to say the Florida Gators will win the SEC East.
Okay. Why do you say that, sir?
Why I say that? Because everybody's doubting us.
Wait, repeat that.
Everybody's doubting them.
Everybody's doubting us.
So you're saying because everybody doubts you, that's why you're going to win.
Yeah, we're going to win. We had a bad season last year. And you know, when Florida has a bad season, we always come back strong. And we're going to beat South Carolina. We're going to beat Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky, Missouri. We're going to win the East. And our 2 losses is going to be Texas in there, where we're going to lose to Alabama in the SEC championship game.
Sir, do you know someone? You know a gentleman named Hollywood?
Yeah, is Hollywood your dad?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Because you sound just like Hollywood, who calls the program. No doubt.
Sir.
No doubt.
South Carolina will get absolutely beat in the swamp this year. I can't wait to that game.
I mean, did you think that you were going to absolutely beat them last year, or what?
Yeah, we were going to beat them last year. If we didn't lose our focus against Georgia, we would have beat South Carolina like a drum.
I thought
we just had a bad game against South Carolina. They just caught us at a good time.
I thought it was COVID.
That wasn't COVID.
I don't know. Dan Mullen was whatever. I don't know. Dan Mullen's not there anymore, so can't blame it on him.
Yeah, Billy Napier will lead us to the SEC East Championship this year. The Gamecocks going 5-7 with Shane Beamer. I like Spencer Rattler, but it's going to be tough for the Gamecocks. The same Cocks this year. The same Cocks. It's going to be tough for them this year.
Well, you're welcome to call the show, sir. Make sure that you call though when Florida's 4-7 going into Florida State. All right.
Well, you make sure you make sure you the next time South Carolina. Where does South Carolina win the SEC championship?
Respectfully, they've never won. But I'm just saying, make sure that if
they
do go,
when was it ever relevant? We have to have our.
I know they were. Sir, they were relevant enough last year to beat the shit out of your team last year and to get your coach fired. Your coach is coaching at a fucking high school now because of what happened at South Carolina.
We got
South Carolina.
What does that matter? Why don't we just say that Yale is the best team ever? They've won the most national titles in football. Are we going to go that route?
How many times South Carolina beat Florida in football?
Are we?
Plenty.
All right. Oh, God damn it, jackpot.
You know what win over Florida I really wish that we could take back or maybe trade for we could win another year was that win on the road in the swamp in 2014 because we got Will Muschamp fired.
That's true. But you know what? You have a history of getting
we created with a win that was kind of like a backhanded compliment because in the process of winning that game, we ended up creating 5 years of misery.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Octavian, as I said, make sure that you follow the show and you're here, whether you're 8-4, 4-8, or whatever, because I promise you, I'll still be here. And Jackpot will still be here too.
The next time when I get on this show, when the season starts, I'll call you every week. When we be 10-2 at SEC championship, let's think of the Florida fan that called during the off season.
All right. Well, look, you say you're going to call, but damn, don't make it. We've got Florida fans that call the damn show. But Octavian, I'm just.
Lord, if y'all are going to go, if y'all are going 10-2 next year with that roster, imagine what we're going to do when you get some recruiting classes and depth together.
Yeah.
We're gonna be undefeated. We're gonna take over Georgia. We're gonna upset Georgia this year. I said it live on air right
Y'all
now.
gonna take over the world.
Georgia, Mr. Bart, if he got something to say about it, he can say it to me in the comments. We're gonna beat Georgia this year in Jacksonville.
Can I ask you one more question, sir, before you leave? And this is something that I've been just thinking about. Did it hurt your soul to lose the game to Central Florida and the fight afterwards? I mean, you couldn't even win the fight that you picked afterwards. Does that really bother you?
We beat them. We beat their ass in the fight. What you mean? Do you see us take that man?
Jesus. Holy shit. All right.
Did
Sir,
they get into a fight with
program.
UCF?
Go Gators!
And they lost.
The SEC 2021 SEC East champions, baby.
You didn't win the East in 2021. That would have been the Georgia
2022 SEC East champions.
Brother, you don't even know what year it is.
2022
Holy shit, friend.
SEC East champions.
You're not driving, are you?
I'm not driving.
All right, just go get in bed. Just calm down. You have a good night, sir. Thank you.
Go Gators.
Fuck, jackpot. Andre, thanks for the super chat. Is it happy hour? That Florida fan is either drunk or high. Look at and Jetmax stealing my line. Holy shit.
My late daddy used to say it takes all kinds.
Peg and Megan, I have to read this because it's a super chat, jackpot, which means that I'll have to take whatever Octavian calls back and says. Octavian's mother was a substance abuser well into her third trimester. Damn it. Damn it, Peg and Megan. We appreciate the super chat, though.
Mercy.
Dr. Bart, thank you for the super chat for as well. All right. 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. If you want to join us here on the program this evening. Peg and Megan got me again. Holy shit. Elijah says heroin is a hell of a drug. Okay. But anyway, shows like this are what football season is going to be like because we got a wide range of
B says don't make yourself a Jif peanut butter sandwich like I did the other night. Good thing about that is I always get Peter Pan, the honey roasted one, because it's on sale at Food Line. Well, at Food Line, it's got a red tag on it. I think it's on with the MVP card. It's been $2.19 for like a couple of years. So I never buy Jif.
Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hi, I had a question for Caroline Jackpot. I just had a question. How's Texas A&M beat it for the last 9 years in a row?
What? You're breaking up.
He said something along the lines of, how does it feel that Texas A&M's beat you 9 years in a row?
Well, I mean, it doesn't exactly feel great. Especially embarrassing the fact they should have won several of those games because South Carolina had better teams than Texas A&M did. The past 2 years has been extremely embarrassing because South Carolina decided, we're just not going to show up and play fucking football this week when they played Texas A&M. They made Texas A&M look like Super Bowl contenders when, I mean, in reality, they're at best a 9-3 program. And those are just facts. So, yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Another super chat. Thank you, Dr.
Ridiculous. South Carolina needs to beat that ass and get that monkey off their damn back.
Why don't you how do you feel that you're paying a coach like top 5 salary and he's got a 500 record against the Pirate? I mean, that's kind of how Jackpot feels beating Texas A&M. Yeah, it's the same kind of hurt. So I don't want to read Jordan's comment, Jackpot, but that's pretty damn funny. But the peanut butter, did you see? Damn it, Jordan. Oh. It says, put that peanut butter. Oh, never mind. All right, 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. If you'd like to join the show this evening. Yeah, where the hell is Ziggy?
He ran off a while ago when I started yelling. I think he went to my bed.
Oh.
He doesn't like it when Daddy gets loud.
I figured he was used to it by football season. You're just bitching
He
all the
doesn't
time.
like it. He doesn't like football season at all. In fact, he gets scared. My old dog that I used to have, she loved football season, and she would stay here and actually watch the games with me. But he does not like football season.
Billy says his wife took his phone from when he called the last couple, not too long ago. So that's going to be interesting to say the least. Will Billy get his phone back during football season?
Is it
Daniel
a jitterbug?
No, it's one of those. It's one of those phones. It's like that big, and it's got the big, huge numbers on it.
Oh, is it a big block?
Is
it a big block like the Paul E. Dangerously phone?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's got the big, huge numbers on it, and he can call, and he got the newer version, so he can actually send some text with that too.
You remember that though, the big block phone that he had when he had the Dangerous Alliance.
Yeah, and he was cracking people with it.
He hit Jim Cornette with it. Remember, and he blood all over his white suit. Goddamn!
Hey, did you see the video I sent you today where the guy set his foot on fire in the wrestling ring? I tagged you in it last night. Did you see it?
Yeah.
God. Can we play that before we get out of here? Because that's pretty funny. Let me see if I can find it really quick here. But so there's a guy named what is it, Joey? What Jim Cornette calls him Joey Nutella, right? Or whatever the fuck his name is. Joey Janela, whatever. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Damn it. Where did I anyway, so
Frothy Tavern says Jackpot has a poster of Will Levis on his better. No, I have one of Will Muschamp up there. I can't get it down. I put it up there in like 2017 after we beat Michigan in the Outback Bowl. Now I can't get the shit down.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to find this because this is a great way to end the show. What is it? Watch. Here we go. I'm pulling up this video because this was from last night. I think at an independent wrestling show. All right, so here we go. I'm going to share this so you guys can see it. Dr. Bart giving us $5. Just the first call. It's not over, Rob. You've got way more. Yeah, you need to string together better thoughts, sir. I just kept it hella short because I knew a lot of people were calling in.
Dude, there was one goofball behind you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Like I hung up on you. Anyway, check this out. Let's share this really quick, Jackpot, because this is funny. Let's see here. All right, so watch this.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Wow!
God damn, that just made me happy. I don't know why.
Jeez, man.
On that I can't put it out.
I think I could sooner watch somebody put a straight nail through the pecker.
God damn, there's a stunt. Welcome into the show. Hey, it's your dime. Spill it. Hello. What? I can hear you. Go. What do you got? All right. Well, try to call back then. Yeah, your cell connection. You must be calling from Tennessee, man. Cell connection's terrible. All right, call back. Get
Ball State over there talking about Jim Cornette as a has-been. Well, if he's a damn has-been, you know what, motherfucker? That means he is a once was. Okay.
Holy shit! With all that, Block with the great line that looked lit. Damn. That's some great shit there. All right, final call for calls 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905. Fake fire. No, dude, he set that shit on fire. and then he couldn't figure out how to get the. I mean, how does that happen? You're just sitting there thinking, man, I'm gonna get over with the crowd. I'm gonna light my boot on fire, and then I'm gonna kick a guy with it, and then I'm just gonna sit on my ass and hope somebody can put some water on it. What a mess.
Goddamn.
All right. Final call for calls 803-470-2905. 803-470-2905. Look at this guy, Jackpot. I know. Jesus. Can you read his name there, Jackpot? I don't even know how to pronounce that, but let's see if this caller is going to work now.
Bobby?
Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program.
Man, Tennessee's going to kick the shit out of them. Who do you think's a better coach, Josh Heupel or Shane Beamer?
Heupel looks like a I don't know. He looks like an older version of Leave It to Beaver that I don't know, was on the Rob Sanders plan and got chunky.
Hard to believe the guy was a quarterback at one time, you know.
Yeah, that's what I always said. He doesn't look like a former quarterback. He looks like, he worked at Dunkin' Donuts or something. Kind of like he was on
Tennessee's just going to win.
I got my mustard bottle ready.
You got it. Okay. Do you throw French's or Grey Poupon?
Clover Valley.
No, don't throw Grey Poupon. That comes in little glass jars. That can hurt somebody.
I throw Clover Valley. It's the cheapest kind I can find.
You save that dollar, sir. I tell you what. I hear that some broke-ass Tennessee fans, they just get the mustard packets. They'll go to the gas station and buy one hot dog and get like 80 mustard packets and just throw those instead of the bottle. That's what I've heard. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do.
All right, man. Well,
they're not going to need to throw mustard at the Gamecocks game because they're going to win it by 500. To hear them talk.
Marty Ross with the $20 super chat says, "I tried to spoon a tall girl once and felt like a backpack." What the fuck, Big Marty Ross? You paid $20 to get me to say that? Oh, Jesus.
Well, thank you, but Lord.
Thank you, but anyway, no, but we gotta this guy that we were trying to figure out how to spell his name up here, Jackpot. I mean, put a W in the chat if you think South Carolina should be kicked out of the SEC. Okay, sir.
I don't know. I couldn't pronounce his name, but I'm pretty sure he sold me scratch-offs before.
Yeah, remember, we had video last year of a couple of Tennessee fans sharing a beer at the South Carolina game. I mean, I don't know.
Daniel Gregory says down in the chat, broke ass Clemson fans wear a fucking wife beater and talk about the SEC because their team in conference is trash, boring, and irrelevant. Hashtag fuck Rob.
Poor Daniel. Bless your heart, Daniel. Daniel's a very angry young man. He really is.
He enjoyed seeing me lose my shit earlier.
But Volsteak says y'all are so worried about Josh Heupel. I mean,
yeah, maybe if he gets a defensive coordinator.
Let's see. Oh, Jordan has a good question. Who puts a space in a hashtag? Yeah, he did that. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. All right. Well, Jackpot, we've had a great show.
Papa B said nobody hit the W button because everybody needs that win versus South Carolina. Ask your boy Dak Prescott how that worked out for him when he played the Gamecocks.
Daniel's on fire. He says, "Thank you, Rob. Fuck you." Okay. What did I do to Daniel, man?
Hunter Slay says, "Legit, Jack, do you think South Carolina won that game?" Yes, I do.
Welcome into the program. Good evening.
Hello?
Hi.
This is Octavian again. I just got one more question. I just got one more question about this.
Sir, respectfully, on this show, you are Hollywood Junior. That's what we give people nicknames around here. You are Hollywood Junior, sir.
Hollywood Junior.
That's your name. That is your name. No doubt. From now on, you are Hollywood Junior.
Hollywood Junior. Hey, it's good to know the South Carolina fans came up with a nickname for me.
Well, I'm no South Carolina fan, but I gave you the nickname Hollywood Junior, and I think the chat agrees with me.
No,
but anyway, what have you got, man?
I just want to know, man. So at the end of the season, when we play Florida State, we will be 10-1. And just to let y'all know, I will be calling every week, win or lose. When we lose,
man,
I'll call this
back,
show.
You call back to tell me that you already said you were calling back, man. We know, we expect to hear from you every week. I think if Florida starts the season and they get mouth pumped by Utah by like 17 points, we may not hear from you again.
We going. No, hold on. First off, that's not going to happen in the swamp. We're going to mouth punch them by 17 points.
No, sir, it's not mouth punched. Respectfully, it's mouth pumped, not mouth punched, sir. There's a difference. Anyway, go ahead.
Listen. Utah, those Samoans and Mormons they don't know about this Florida Heat down here.
Did you just say they have?
I hope we play them at 3 o'clock in the heat of the day. I hope it be the CBS game of the week or something.
Did you say they have Samoans and Mormons? Is that what he said?
Samoans.
I hope we play them at the 3 o'clock CBS game so we can blow them up in the heat of the day. Who does South Carolina play the first game of the season?
Georgia State, sir.
Georgia State.
Wow. Well, that could be a possible upset right there.
No.
Elijah says no hard liquor on Sundays, Hollywood Junior.
That I promise you, that's a possible upset. Sean Elliott has a great program going on down there at Georgia State. If I had to choose right now, I'll choose Georgia State over South Carolina, and I'll say it's going to be 28-26 Georgia State in the upset.
You think that Georgia State is going to upset South Carolina in the first game of the season?
I don't know shit about fuck.
First game of the season.
First game of the
season. 28.
I don't know shit about fuck.
26.
28-26. Okay.
Georgia State doesn't have the defense to stop what we got for them. So South Carolina might hang 50 points on them.
Pagan Megan says Hollywood Junior is wearing a helmet.
No,
I do think Georgia State would beat Georgia Tech.
I would buy that. Yeah,
I think Georgia State is probably the best college program in the city of Atlanta.
Papa B wants.
I figured that.
Hollywood Junior. Papa B wants to know if you want his peanut butter.
No.
How about some fish sticks?
No. And these Tennessee fans. Now I have a listen. It's one fans I can't stand is the Georgia fans. The next one is the Tennessee fans. The Tennessee fans.
Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset with Tennessee fans? You guys are beating Tennessee like what? How many years in a row? You should be upset with them.
Oh no! Listen, they always got to a way to figure out we're back. We're back. We got this fire offense. Listen here. When we go down there to Neyland in week 4, the people gonna be running out the stadium. They're gonna be running out the stadium by the third quarter, like they always do when we go down to Neyland.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Hollywood Junior?
Hollywood Junior, man. The Georgia Bulldog fans, they suck.
They suck too. Okay.
The Georgia Bulldog fans suck. I just want to let them know. I actually respect the South Carolina Gamecock fans because I feel them. I feel them. I actually feel for South Carolina.
Okay.
And to answer your question about South Carolina not being in the SEC, they should be in the SEC. They got the best game day experience of any school in the SEC, I believe.
So Williams-Brice is a better game day atmosphere than LSU and Alabama in your mind, and the Swamp.
No, not the Swamp. Now I say top five now. They ain't beating Tiger State. They ain't beating.
Well, I mean, top 5 is like, I mean, there's only 14 teams in the conference, so I mean, top 5 is a Cool.
They're top 5 because it's
five.
very underrated. It's very loud.
I mean, you know what I'm going to
Underrated.
say? I'm going to say they're top 14. Top 14. I'm pretty confident in that.
Top 14.
Top 14 in the
So
conference.
you want to rank? So y'all want to rank yourself last to Vanderbilt?
I'm saying they're top 14. You know what? I would put Florida as top 14 in the conference. Same thing with Tennessee.
Top 14.
They're all top 14 in my opinion.
Top 14.
Yes, sir.
As a tradition wise,
yeah, in the conference. I think Vanderbilt's in the top 14 in the conference. Same thing with Mizzou, top 14.
Mizzou is. Let me tell you something right now. Missouri is going to be the last team in the East. Let me just go ahead and tell you that right now.
All right, so you got them losing to Vanderbilt. Okay.
Yes, Vanderbilt.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, Vanderbilt's definitely apparently capable of beating Hawaii.
Yeah. All right.
That's going to beat Hawaii. I got three victories: Hawaii, Missouri, and whoever they play as a non-con.
Hey,
my cousin Craig thinks that we're losing to Vanderbilt.
Your cousin is a top 5 caller, by the way. But hey, I tell you what, I think that Florida will finish in the top 14 in the conference. I'm pretty confident that Billy Napier can get them no worse than 14th in the conference this year. I'm pretty confident.
That's last place. That's last place.
I think he can do it. He could do 14th or better. He could do it.
We're gonna be the second best team in the SEC.
Sure. Okay.
Believe that.
All right. Hollywood Jr., Jackpot has to go to work in the morning. So thank you for calling the program. We look forward to you calling every week like you promised. All right. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. Go Gators.
All right. Goodbye. Hollywood Jr.
You know, if he decides to be a wrestler, he's going to have a manager to lead him to the ring to do his promos. Led to the ring by his manager, the Doctor of Style, Slick.
Caller, welcome in.
How's it going now? Bluegrass Sports Media here.
Hey, Bluegrass Sports Media. Kentucky will finish 14th or better in the conference this year.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Thank you. All right. What do you got for the show?
Nate, I just want to congratulate you guys. You guys went and got some ringers on this delusional shit. I thought I was like top tier delusional. Some of the people you had on tonight, I mean, it's getting competitive.
So you think that someone's going to come after your hillbilly crown? Is that what you're saying? It's like a Burger King hat that's wrapped in blue.
We like to wrap our Burger King hats in tinfoil.
Of course you do.
But that Hollywood Jr., he's on another level. I know.
I don't think he really believes what was coming out of his mouth.
I'm not joking. His name is Hollywood Jr. He calls us what I'm calling him. So sorry. That is Hollywood's son. If he's not from Jacksonville and from whatever street that Hollywood was on, I'm telling you, that is Hollywood's son. No doubt. All right. Hey, we got to go, man. Jackpot's tired. We'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks, man. All right. Appreciate you guys calling the show this evening. Jackpot, do you have anything else you want to add? Your Gamecock baseball season will be over before we do another show. You want to give him a high five or whatever?
Yeah, I'll give him one of these. I hopefully, I'm hoping we've seen the end of Mark Kingston. I mean,
look, and I here's my thing with all that. I think it's you would think that money may end up becoming a part of this simply because in the past 18 months, with the money you paid Muschamp, Frank Martin, and now this guy, damn it, Jackpot, money's got to be an issue there, don't you think? That they may think, all right, we got to keep him at least one more year.
Well, I mean, how big can this buyout be? I mean, they can't be paying him that much.
It's $2 million, I think, is what the buyout is.
Look at how much money they're losing from keeping him as a head coach. I mean, have you seen the attendance in Founders Park? Holy shit. Holy shit. It looks like a desert.
respectfully though, it's not like they make money with that program anyway, and most baseball programs don't. But we'll see. Oh, and not to talk up Clemson either, because they suck a bag of dicks too. Monty Lee needs to be thinking about some real estate signs for his house, because they're not playing worth a shit either.
So they swept Boston College this weekend.
Boston, god damn it, jackpot. All right, appreciate you guys.
I mean, what did you want to do? Lose 2 out of 3? They swept them.
Boston College won like 5 ACC games this year.
Well, you know what? When Clemson swept them, they didn't lose anymore.
Fucking Hollywood Jr. and Peg and Megan out there with his peg leg, and we could go and beat Boston College right now. Dead serious. That could probably happen. Boston College is a shithole in baseball.
Why are you so mean to Boston College? What did they ever show me on this doll? Show me on this doll where Boston College hurt you.
Very good, sir. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you later on.